It's Heidi! Welcome back to Always Heidi! Yay! Alright guys, so just as always, this is an unsubscribed channel. I do not need you subscribing to my channel and seeing this horrible mess every single day. Because the truth is, even I don't want to see this horrible mess every single day. But I have to, because it's my face. What? Okay. Also, on that note, for those of you who have subscribed, thank you. You must really like me or are stalking me. That's creepy. Yay. So hopefully you like me. Let's get started. So today we are going to be talking about something very, very fun. And that fun topic is you! As viewers, I want to know about you. I want to know about one particular part of you. Parties. Everyone has their own level of partying. My level of partying is outright outrageous. I am that type of person where there's no such thing as over the top, because if your party's outside, there's no top, there's no roof. Let's just take it to all ends. Even inside, I'm like that too. Sad, really. But not everyone has my same level of woo for parties. So I want to know, what is your level for parties? There are 5 different levels for the party. My level being the absolute you could get for a party. And that's just basically everything you could ever imagine being at a party, like a circus. A circus from Japan. Imagine that. I don't even know if they have circuses in Japan.
They do.
If they do, I want you to comment down below if you've ever known one or seen one or have the link to one. Okay, so I want to thank everyone who sent me such positive messages on my last video. You guys are awesome. Thank you. And I will be responding tonight to them. It takes me a little while because my internet has been out. So, sorry. Alright, so 5 different levels to partying. We have the ultimates. That's me. I'm definitely an ultimate. My level of party, it just goes so high and so ferocious. Like, it just blows people's minds. It blows my mind sometimes. Then your second level before ultimate is raving mad. Those who like a raving mad party are those who, they like the over-the-top idea, but they don't just go that far. They kind of keep it contained to a stadium or like an area where there's an actual roof. Then you have those who really do like the parties, but not the loudness of the music or necessarily like hundreds of people. They're the type that like block parties rather than a stadium party, or like me, like a giant Renaissance festival where thousands of people are invited. Okay, so those type of people, they have fun too, but just in their own way. Music isn't so loud, there's nobody bumping into anyone because it's so crowded. And then of course you have your type of people who enjoy the house party. The parties inside a house, whether it's loud, whether it's soft. They won't leave their house or a person's house for anything. They're just like, look, I'm here to stay. This is my house, this is my party. I'm not going to this rave over at this club because I need to have it here in my house. Here's the tip. Don't hold raves in your house. That's illegal. So, and then you have your 5th kind. Boot, boot, boot. So, your 5th kind is the kind that really likes parties, but doesn't want hardly anyone there but family, and doesn't want hardly any music playing unless it's soft. These are parties too, and even these parties can be amazing. Because yes, I've been to quite a few of these parties. Like, they're not my sort of like sort of loud, wonderful, amazing thing, but they're amazing in their own way. So we're going to talk a little bit about it, and I want you guys to describe down below whether or not you are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I just went backwards down my fingers and didn't even realize it. Okay, so for number 5, the number 5, the reason why I like these parties a lot, I like all parties, like, unless you're talking about a morgue party. Well, I guess if it's tastefully done. I don't know, I just like them all. As long as there's no human sacrifices or sacrifices of any kind, I'm good. I'm good. Okay, so number 5, those type of parties are a blast because it allows you to get one-on-one with those around you, provided that you don't know those around you. But let's say if it's just you and your family and you're having a quiet, quaint birthday, and that's great and beautiful and wonderful, and it kind of has its own magic to it, you know? But the best part about having these kind of parties is you don't have a lot to clean up, and you don't have drunk people everywhere. Yay! If any of you know me in real life other than YouTube, you know that my biggest pet peeve is drunks at a party. Oh yeah, and girls who pee in the sink. What's up with that? So, yeah, that's like the best part of having these quiet, silent parties, is there's not a lot to clean up afterwards, and that's the best. Like, after the party, you can just do whatever and be like, wow, that was a really good time. Okay, well, I'm gonna do something else now. Like, you can transition really nicely without having to worry. Okay, so the second type of parties is the house party. Maybe there's gonna be more, oh, by the way, those people who like those type of number 5 parties are called the one-on-ones, because they like that one-on-one attention, and that's totally fine. So let's go on to the housers, the people who like those house parties. I like a house party too, because the best part is you're in your house, no one can kick you out, hopefully, and you can play whatever music you want to play. We're really into K-pop, J-pop, Chinese music, mostly Cantonese, good stuff. And so if I want to blast that, and there's nothing you can do about it. It's my house. So, with that being said, the best thing about those parties is people like to come to them. That's where you get like a ton of your best friends and your family and your semi-friends and your frenemies. Why do people invite frenemies to a party? Because the more the merrier. That's why. For those of you who just realized, we're back in my closet today. Sorry, I have no backdrop for you. I really need to invest into this channel, don't I? But I probably won't. So sad. Okay, so then the next type of parties, which of course you all know about, are block parties. So we have the blockers. Woo! They party on the block. Now you can have a party on the block with as many people as could possibly fit on your block, and yes, they are the best parties because you have people from your entire neighborhood. You have all different sorts of people coming to your block party. You have all different sorts of music playing. You have like some music playing over here that might be hip hop. Woo! Hip hop battle. I will battle all of you. And I might lose, but I will look good trying. Just letting you know. Letting you know. So, and then maybe on the other end, maybe you have like classical music playing. And yes, ma'am, I have been to block parties where they have played classical music because they didn't want the party to like go into riot mode. But that was in New York, and a lot of block parties do turn into riot mode real quick if they're not managed well. So the one I went to was in the inner city, and they literally were playing classical music. And like Strauss, I think it was Strauss and oh gosh, Strauss and Beethoven and Mozart and all that, and they were just playing. It was nice, it was different, and everybody was really just actually talking, and it was really cool. So Okay, so crackers. All right, and then of course you have those who like to have it over the top, but keeping it tame, and it has to be within a building, like a convention center or just any large function facility, as long as there's a roof on it, because you don't want it to get out of control. You don't want people to, you know, just be running everywhere like they're just completely messed up. This is where you go to your clubs for your raves. Once again, it might be illegal, but this is also where, of course, where I like to go. I like to go to a lot of these type of parties because that's where you get your best music. That's live. Your best live music comes from these type of venues, because people will be like, oh hey, so-and-so is coming. And you're like, oh, I don't know that band. And then they play, and there's so many people there, and they totally rock out, and you're like, yes. And I've been to one time where they were playing ska music, and I don't know if any of you know like the whole ska movement, and this is a while back too. I'm really old. What? And they're playing that type of music, and I wasn't really into it, but you know what? The environment was so positive and so wonderful, and everybody was just, yeah, hey, how you doing, right? And so I really got into it, and it just turned out really great, and there was just so much emotion, and it was hot. It was all this sweat on your underbreast, and your armpits are just screaming for some kind of deodorant to slap it, and your inner thighs are all sorts of mess. So those are the funnest parties, because oh my goodness, that's usually somebody's sweet 16. And though I'm like almost 40, I will hit up your sweet 16 if you invite me, and I will bring a present because that's appropriate. Yes. And I will party because that's what I'm there for, to eat your food and party. No shade, no lies, just I love you, thank you for inviting me, where's your buffet, and let's get this show on the road. Okay, so, but my type of parties are the ultimate extreme parties. Like I said, I mentioned the Renaissance Festival because I honestly have only been to 2 ultimate extreme parties, and one was at a rock concert over at Darien Lake where the Cranberries were playing, and this one I was a child. I wasn't a child, I was in my teens. Had a boyfriend and everything. And the second one was here in Texas at the Texas Renaissance Festival. That is like my favorite place ever here in Texas. And the parties are huge over there. People are running around, and there's screaming and laughing, and there's cookies. There's real cookies. People aren't just saying it, they're giving them out. But don't eat them. They probably are laced with something, and that's okay if you're into that. But anyway, I digress. So I want to know, are you 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5? It doesn't matter what you are, because I am a fan of your parties. Alright guys, that's going to stop this video for now. Please like and comment if you liked what you saw. Woo! Tell me why you liked it. If you didn't like it, put the thumbs down. That's totally fine. But at least tell me why you didn't like it, because, you know, I need feedback too. Make sure it's tasteful. You don't want no trolls. No trolls. Do you want to know why? Because there's no troll that has hair like this. Maybe a pixie, but not a troll. I want to give a shout out to my son for filming the video today, and to all of you out there, thank you so much. Alright guys, always wondering, always having a blast, always a party, always Heidi.